I am joined now by Lorretta Hawe, whose son, Ryan, died in 2016 from fentanyl-laced heroin, and Lorretta herself is an overdose survivor. Lorretta, I so appreciate you joining us tonight. I know this is very difficult. First of all, I am incredibly sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'd like to start with your reaction to some of those statements we just heard from the CEO of Purdue Pharma and also the Sackler family. An apology, your reaction?
I feel that there should be more done. You can't replace a child, and you can't bring a life back that has been lost. I wish there was more education for some of what happened over the past years. I know my own experience was very painful, and I actually had to tell the doctors to stop and cut myself off pills for they were, I don't know, freely giving them to me, even though I was starting to improve. So I think more education and things need to be done with the families.
Lorretta, I know that Purdue marketed Oxycontin in the 1990s as a safer, less addictive option to treat pain. You received the drug after a car accident. After all that you have been through, all these years later, how does that claim now make you feel?
It sort of bothers me a little bit. I feel I should have been made more aware of the effects of when you're on it. You don't realize the changes in your family. You don't realize how the outside, like my son's friends found out I was sick, and they sort of clued in and started hovering around. I feel that there needs to be more education to anyone taking it, and we need to protect more. I did everything. I did save deposit boxes. I hid it. But regardless, even if you're on it and you're doing everything right, the outside comes in. They take over your family and they manipulate things.
Lorretta, your story. My apologies for interrupting. Your story is so important, though, for people to hear, and your message as well. You describe Ryan as a compliant, good child who adored his family, who loved his family. And for a time, you just mentioned that you blamed yourself for him becoming addicted to these painkillers. What is your message to other parents out there about what to look for and other people who may be at the beginning of some sort of pain?
If you're in a lot of pain now, I was considered, I had a high tolerance. So that was the excuse for giving me so many. I'm talking over 200 Oxycontin a month, 40 milligrams. So it totally alters your conception of what's going on around you. Secondary, friends of your children pass it around, and other people find out that you're ill, so then the bad starts to come into your home. And even though I interviewed the parents of those children and young teenagers that, quote, wanted to help Ryan, in fact, they were just swooping in to take over Ryan and control him to get to the medication. And in my state of mind, I was not able, although I did try once I realized what was happening, to stop him from getting them. But then by then it was too late, and these kids were in the court system. And even the court system, I went to the police department, I reported what I was hearing and seeing from Ryan, because he was very open to me, and they basically zeroed in on him like he was the bad guy. He was like between 12 and 15, and these other kids that were in the court system that I went to and talked to the attorney general, even basically blew me off like nothing. And yet the day my son died, one of the same kids were with him and wouldn't call for help.
I am so sorry.
And I mean, I think there's something wrong with the court system. They need to be more tougher on the kids that have gone over the line where they're manipulative and older to protect our younger children. But if you have a sick person in the house, grandparent, yourself, No matter what you do, those outsiders are going to find out. It doesn't matter. Protect, lock. I did everything. I locked it, safe deposit boxes, hid it in closets, hid it in pockets, you name it, I did it. And it didn't work. But Ryan, because he was bullied in middle school right when I got sick, he was all of a sudden, his friends moved away, so he was sort of very vulnerable to this outside interference. And it just basically, had the court system followed up and listened to me, they would have took these kids off the street. There would have been many others. The same week my son died, there were 3 others in the Holy Road, Manassas area that died of fentanyl heroin overdose. And the addictions of those children also started probably within the homes. I understood that the one boy that actually my son told me injected him for the first time, he had gotten it from his grandmother and his sister that started his addiction. So there has to be more things done within the home and people educated.
Well,
and the pharmaceutical company, I feel they owe restitution, but they never will pay. They don't care. And no amount of restitution for Ryan would satisfy me anyway, because I can't have him back.
no. And I think we all cannot even begin to understand that pain. Loretta, Purdue Pharma will pay billions in penalties, but that is little consolation for you and so many other families I know who have lost loved ones. I know this was difficult to come on and talk about, but we sure do appreciate you helping keep Ryan's legacy alive and also helping so many others out there to face this epidemic and crisis with opioids in this country. Thank you again, Loretta Hawe.
Thank you.